God is speaking to you right now. Do skip this. There are moments in life when everything goes quiet, not just around you, but inside you. The noise of the world fades, the distractions lose their grip, and you feel something deeper calling your attention. Not loudly, not forcefully, but gently, persistently. And maybe, just maybe, that's why you clicked on this video. Because something inside you is searching. Right now, wherever you are, whatever you're going through, I want you to pause for just a moment. This isn't random. This isn't just another video. You didn't land here by accident. There is a reason you're here, hearing these words at this exact time, and that reason might be bigger than you think. God is speaking to you. Not in thunder, not in fire, but in a quiet whisper that reaches your heart in ways nothing else can. The question is, are you listening? We live in a world full of noise, endless scrolling, endless talking, endless distractions pulling your mind in every direction, and in the middle of all that chaos, the voice of God doesn't compete, it waits, patiently, lovingly, waiting for you to slow down long enough to hear it. Maybe you've been feeling lost lately, confused about your direction, wondering why things aren't working out the way you planned, doors closing, opportunities slipping away, prayers that seem unanswered. It's frustrating, isn't it? It makes you question everything, even your faith. But what if those closed doors aren't rejection, but protection? What if the delay isn't denial, but preparation? God sees what you cannot see. He knows the paths that lead to peace and the ones that lead to pain. And sometimes, when you're about to walk into something that could break you, He steps in, not to hurt you, but to guide you. Think about it. How many times have you looked back at a situation and realized, if that had worked out, I would have been in trouble? How many times has something fallen apart, only for something better to come later? That's not coincidence. That's God. And right now, He might be trying to tell you something important. Maybe He's telling you to let go of something you've been holding onto for too long, a relationship that drains you, a habit that's holding you back, a fear that's keeping you stuck. You know what it is. You've felt it in your heart, that quiet conviction that says, this isn't right for you anymore. But letting go is hard, isn't it? Because even when something is hurting you, it can still feel familiar, safe, comfortable, and stepping into the unknown feels terrifying. But here's the truth. You cannot receive what God has for you if your hands are full of what He's trying to take away. Sometimes God's voice doesn't come as comfort, it comes as conviction, not to shame you, but to transform you, not to push you away, but to pull you closer to the life you were meant to live. Maybe God is also telling you to be patient. In a world that demands instant results, waiting feels like failure, but in God's timing, waiting is never wasted. It's in the waiting that you grow. It's in the waiting that your character is shaped. It's in the waiting that God prepares you for blessings you're not ready to handle yet. Imagine receiving everything you asked for before you were ready for it. It could overwhelm you, break you, even destroy you. That's why God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't make sense. So if you're in a season of waiting right now, don't lose hope. God is working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it, even when you don't feel it. Even when everything around you seems still. He is moving. And maybe, just maybe, this message is your confirmation. Maybe God is telling you not to give up. Because you've been close to quitting, haven't you? Tired of trying. Tired of believing. Tired of hoping for something that feels so far away. You've smiled on the outside, but inside, you've been struggling. And right now, you're wondering if it's even worth it anymore. Listen carefully. God sees your struggle. Every tear you've cried in silence, He saw it. Every prayer you whispered when no one else was around, He heard it. Every moment you felt alone, He was there. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. And you are not too far gone. Sometimes the breakthrough comes right after the moment you feel like giving up. Right when your strength runs out, that's when God steps in and shows His power. So don't quit. Not now. Not when you've come this far. Hold on a little longer. Trust a little deeper. Believe a little stronger. Because what's ahead of you might be greater than anything you've left behind. And maybe God is also speaking to you about your purpose. You weren't created by accident. You weren't placed on this earth just to exist, to survive, to repeat the same cycle every day without meaning. There is something unique inside you. A calling, a purpose, a reason you are here. But purpose doesn't always reveal itself all at once. Sometimes it unfolds slowly, step by step, as you grow and move forward in faith. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. You just need to take the next step and trust that God will guide the rest. Because He will. He always does. And here's something powerful you need to remember. God often speaks through moments like this. A video you almost skipped. A message you didn't expect. A feeling you can't explain. These are not accidents. They are invitations. Invitations to draw closer. Invitations to listen. Invitations to trust. So if you're still here watching, there's a reason. God is reaching out to you. Right now, in this moment. And all you have to do is respond. You don't need perfect words. You don't need a perfect life. You don't need to have everything together. Just open your heart. Talk to Him. Listen. And trust. Because when God speaks, it's not to confuse you. It's to guide you. It's to heal you. It's to transform your life in ways you never imagined. And one day, you'll look back at this moment and realize, this was the moment everything started to change. If this message spoke to you, don't ignore it. Take a moment right now and reflect. What do you feel God is trying to tell you? I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you believe messages like this can help others, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. You never know, your share might be the answer to someone else's prayer. Stay blessed and keep listening.